Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. The red egg layers spent their first night outside last night, and they seem to be doing all right. The idea is by them spending time out overnight that we can then get another batch for the brooder, because we're finding that as we look at these, you look at them, don't they look like almost all roosters? Like maybe over 80% roosters. So my thought in talking to Gary and my own thoughts is to buy assorted egg layers, all pullets, probably what I can afford, maybe what fits into 80 bucks maybe. They seem to have fared all right through the night. They got most of their feathers. Everybody seems to be doing good. Turkey has his feathers. And they certainly did mat down the grass pretty good. Bear's down there with He Kitty. Can you see that? Bear. Bear, He Kitty's smaller than you are. She can hide from you. We've got this stuff down here for the burn pile. We even have some sawdust in the burn pile. This stuff can all burn up. And if I was to go in here and take down this right here, that goes, which is this stem right here. And several other stems like it in there. They all go out. And then behind it there is the leaner. That leaner there, that goes. And boy, wouldn't that make quite a bit of... See, we could have all this be usable space, yard, all the way back to that fence. Wouldn't that be nice? I'd kind of like to have the chainsaw work done before, well, while the lawn is still mowed, and before they burn up all this kindling style wood so that they can, that's quite a bit of branch wood in that. But, yeah, I got to get to that this morning. There might be a fire here this afternoon. And then there's a couple of saplings that come out of here. Yeah. We're thinking seriously about getting a wood splitter of the electric variety. Never done that before, but it seems to be the most affordable, and it sure would be nice to start splitting up some of this. There's still actually quite a bit of wood in that pile, and in this pile, and that's not counting the pile out behind the barn. If we owned a splitter, we wouldn't have to do it all at once. We could do it at our leisure. See, there's quite a bit of wood in that pile. And then the one out behind the barn as well. We finished up the 3.5. That's all in the barn now, stuck. And the next pile to go is this back one here. That's the most uniform. This front one is quite a few different varieties of thickness, and kind of hard to stick. We brought all of our tarps out here, and we actually tarped the rest of this side of the garden, of the Quonset hut for gardening. That'll be all carrots there, hopefully. Hopefully. And, I'm trying to figure out what we can get rid of. Mike found something he can get rid of. I'll tell you that right off the bat.
Take your word for it, because I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, the string will keep. That goes.
Right.
Put it in my tool bag, then we'll know where it is.
Okay.
That triangle we might have a use for someday if we have a wagon. Oh, why, is that a whole bag of those?
Almost.
Wow. Wow. Well, we'll put them in a jar, huh? You know there's those jars out there. What do you mean an empty jar in that thing of jars? That would be an ideal place for them. Now watch, I won't be able to find it. But yeah, here it is. You need a bigger one?
Maybe.
How big is that?
See what I can do with this one real quick.
You see here, these are all stacked up now. This is the last of the, what are these, 22s, I think? Slats. They're all stacked up here and drying. And this is the 3.5s. Three and a half by 1.25 in these 3 piles, and then this is the 9/8 with just a few, very few, 3/4 on top, and then those few 5/8, which could actually go over on that pile. But I think they'll all get made into stickers. But we're working on, Mike's working on, I should say, cleaning this out. If anybody has a real need for that, we can give that to you, that thing right there. All right, I got a phone call. Gotta go. God bless.